Once we decided actually that we would integrate, then we had to start planning that the teachers are trained. Children who are hearing impaired, who are blind, need special guidance. And sometimes when you run a school, you don't realize, you think about the classroom, but you don't think of other teachers needed training. So gradually when we realized that these children were having difficulty or got left out on the games field, we realized we need to train the physical education teachers.
Sarah needs to be continuously motivated to participate in her games. She would give me reasons that she's not feeling well or her stomach's aching, but I had to talk her into getting involved in the game. We had a talk with her parents and they informed us that it has to be taken care that the ball doesn't hit her where the implant is exactly put. So during the games, we had to talk to her classmates that when she is around, see to it that the ball doesn't come and hurt her in any way. I had to inform Sarah that whenever I am talking, she had to come in front of me, or it is her teammates which usually help her. I found that being comfortable, making her comfortable was the key to get her participate in all the games.
Mugdha has been in school for the past 6 years. She was diagnosed with PDD, which is on the autistic spectrum. Initially, when Mugdha started coming to us, there wasn't much of eye contact. When she's excited, she has a tendency to go and hug people, whether a girl or a boy. Now, since we know her difficulty, we understand why she's doing it, but peers are not going to understand. They are feeling embarrassed, they are feeling awkward, and then there's constant fight. We've also had instances where she's been beaten up by boys or by girls because she's gone and hugged them or gone and touched them on their cheeks. We started using a behavior modification chart in school. We follow a buddy system wherein the child is given a buddy in class who's helping him cope. So every day, twice a day, she had to come to the skill enhancement unit and she had to tell us along with her buddy as to what she did was good, so she got a star, and what she didn't do well, so she doesn't get a star. This seemed to motivate her because at the end of the week, she would see a lot of stars and she would feel, okay, this is something that's acceptable behavior and this is something that is not acceptable. We do have sensitization programs within the class. The idea behind sensitization programs in school is to be able to integrate differently able kids in mainstream education. Instead of telling them more about what not to do, our focus is more on what they must do. I think since last year, this year it's been much better. Kids have matured, their acceptance level is higher. We've realized with experience that it's much easier to mold kids as compared to adults. They do have a lot of questions. If you give them logical explanations to what they are thinking, if you're telling them the truth, they will only help you.
ABT, ABT, happy, happy, ABT.
Akshay, sudden noise hurts him. We used to get extremely alarmed when the bells used to ring. For 3 days once, we found that the bells were not ringing at all. And we couldn't understand because electricity was there, but the bells were not ringing. So we decided to keep a watch on what happened. Akshay had found out that there is a switch from which he could switch off the entire bell system in the school. So every time the bell rang, he would come out of class, go to that particular instrument and switch it off. So this happened for 3 days. Then we moved his classroom, moved it to a far end, not close enough to the bell. We would see the child in the school environment, but I felt that we needed to know how the child behaved at home and then get the parent to come and tell us. It's not the easiest thing, believe me, to have a parent who has a disabled child to come and share things with either the teachers, the counselors or the children. It takes a lot of effort.
It has to be a group effort. You have to explain them everything about your child or how to deal with him because your child will find it difficult to adjust. So if you tell the people who are around them to adjust with them and tell about the difficulty, then I think it becomes easier for the child also for accepting them, and for them also it becomes easier to accept your child. Academics he can learn anywhere. For Akshay's problem, the main criteria is social skills, which he would learn only in a normal setup where there are normal children. Take them into more and more of social situations Don't hide them from people. Like I used to take him for all the birthday parties, all the weddings. Even though it's embarrassing at times, but it's okay. Your child will learn from that, and it will be a learning experience for ourselves also.